Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Moneypit Homestead. We are out here on a Saturday on this Labor Day weekend, and we're getting ready to hopefully get some stuff done. Didn't do a lot of filming this past week, but we did get a few things done. And well, I learned that the Mahindra 6075 with that grapple on it will push down some trees, and I'll take you down there later and show you. Before I got to take the grapple off today and put the bucket back on it for a little bit anyway, because I got a bunch of stuff in the van to put in, some wood shavings and different things like that to put in the compost pile. And well, I still want to go down and do some weed eating and stuff, but when I go down there to take the grapple off in a little bit, I'll show you what I've been doing with the grapple, and maybe set up a tripod and show you how I'm kind of pushing out another tree or two. Just depends on what we got time to do. But I really need to get that van cleaned out. I need to get more weed eating done down here at the thing, so I can get at the barn lot, so I can get all the dogs moved and stuff like that. Life's been getting in the way. Lisa's dad was in the hospital again last week, or this week, because Monday I think they come home Tuesday. You know, back and forth. I've been working, and she came home, then she had to go again, and well, just a lot of stuff there. Y'all keep praying for them. Dad has had to have a he had to have a graft in that, where I've been going down there for every now and then for wound care for him. I got to go again this coming week, and he's had a graft put in. They're going to take that graft out evidently and put a new one in next week, but I'm not sure what that all does. But anyway, one thing leads to another, and here we are on a Saturday on a big long weekend, going to see what we can get done today if it don't rain, because they are calling for spotty showers and stuff like that. So anyway, you all keep coming along with us, and we'll see if we can show you some more stuff we get done. Well, I just thought I'd show you some stuff I've been doing down here. And before I take this grapple off, his grapple is mean, I'm telling you. The grapple and the tractor combined together, I was kind of wanting to, I still would like to have a grapple that would, for moving logs and stuff like that, that's bigger than the 84-inch. This is 60-inch, but for doing some stuff like I've been doing around here, and I'll show you in a second, man, it works good. It really does. The combination really works good. But anyway, there was about 10 trees around this area right here. Little trees like that little bunch over there, and some bigger. And I was able to push all them out and dig a bunch of roots out. I need to put the grater blade on the tractor. One of them land planes would probably come in good, but don't have one of them. Maybe next year. Anyway, got to get some of this stuff out. And still, like that root right there, I'll take the grapple and kind of push the root out. It's still there, but yeah, for the most part, I've been able to get out roots and all. And here's a pile of little trees that was over here. That was, well, I just got through moving them out. See how they're small? I got the roots and all that stuff. This was probably one of the biggest trees right over here, and right there, and you can see how the roots popped loose on that. And anyway, all this and the vines and everything else, kind of cleaned that mess up. And anyway, the Mahindra 6075 PST sure is doing a good job. I'm proud of it. I haven't even really put effort into it yet. Everything I've asked it to do so far is done. Hardly any effort at all. I'll bring the, I need to pick that log up there and a tree right there. Stuff like that I'm going to cut up into the firewood for next year. Because, you know, you throw little logs like that on the fire and it'll be perfect. And then, but stuff like that right there, that one that's laying there, that little limb, I'll put it in the in a chipper. We'll chip some of the stuff up. A bunch of the stuff will get chipped up, and all these weeds will get mowed down and stuff, and we'll just keep working until we get her clean. And well, here's another limb. There's stuff over here that I gotta pick up, but all that brush pile there, it's a big brush pile over there. And in between what I cleaned over here and what I cleaned down there, walk over here in a minute and show you. And but I got these all staged here, these little platforms, so when I start cutting some wood, I'll start cutting this, which I will start cutting it before long. Need to that little saw that I'll do a lot of limbing with, I'll need to put some new gas lines on it. I've had it long enough. And but see this area here, it's all cleaned up. But see this this is amazing to me. This was over in that area that I just showed you over there. But all this, there's 3 trees there, 4 trees, yeah, 4 trees. And they're not little bitty things, but they ain't monsters either. But anyway, I just drove up to it and put the grapple against it, about right in there, pushed it right over, and then I picked it up with the grapple and brought it over here. And you know, you're good. everything that I've tried so far has come out with the roots and all, so stumps. So that big tree right there where I was at a minute ago, I'll take you over in a second and show you. But now that look at all this stuff that goes on the compost pile, and logs that'll go in the fireplace next year. A lot of this stuff right in through here will, you know, vines and all that crap, it will be nothing but chipped wood and compost piled, put on the garden next year. Hopefully we have a better growing season than we did this year. In between running up and down the road and weather and drought and I don't know what all, but we just did not, our garden didn't do any good this year. And we really wasn't here to take care of it like we should have been. And in between work, running up and down the road and stuff like that. But anyway, that's another story for another day. That tree right there, that big one, it's going to come out. But I don't believe that tractor will push it out. I believe that one's just too big. I might give it a try just to see, but I believe I'm going to have to cut it off, and then one day in a year or two or whatever, then I'll probably be able to get the grapple out there and get underneath the roots and pop it out. I was able to do that with the one that was over there that I cut a couple years ago. And so anyway, well, right now, like I said, I'm going to change drop the grapple and go over there and change to the bucket, go up to the house, clean the van out with a bunch of stuff that I got for the compost pile, and then when I get that done, well, we'll see what else we can get into. I'm hoping to be able to get the lawnmower down through there so I can get I know I'm not even going to say it. I just want to get some stuff mowed before it rains, and we'll see if that happens. But I don't know. We'll see. There's things kind of more important right now. So anyway, we're going to move to the next thing. See ya. Well, just as I dropped the grapple, it decided to come a rain, and it's raining right now. So y'all in the tractor for, I guess, for the first time, and well, they reach up here and turn the windshield wipers on. It ain't raining real hard, but it is raining. I guess there's nothing else we could be off the road with the Kubota and me. I guess we'll ride with this, see how it does. What do y'all think about this cab tractor? Nice and cool inside here. Humidity's up, but I'm nice and cool in here. Everything has grown up so cotton picking much. It's amazing to me. I don't understand how it did it all of a sudden like that. Anyway, I'm gonna make a turn up here and go up towards the house. I don't know if it's raining harder up there, then I may just park this thing. But y'all seen this trip several times on that old Kubota, bringing up the IBC totes and stuff. But well, you just, you know, this part of the thing in the woods right here, going through this little lane, you never know if it's raining or not, because it just well, too much cover. Anyway, I guess turn the camera around, and I'm going to end this video here in the cab and let y'all know that I sure do appreciate y'all watching. And this will be the 160th video that we put up. And now we got shorts and all that kind of stuff. I forget how many of that is, but I looked on there. The last video was 159, so this will be 160 when I get it put up. And well, I think that's kind of cool. And we'll see what we can't do. Wait a minute, sheep are back here. I'm gonna see if I can get if they'll stay there long enough for me to show you. You sure switch gears this thing awful easy. Hold on, let me open the door. And if I can, I'm gonna zoom in on them. There they are, all three of them. There's 1, 2, and 3. Good looking sheep, but they won't let you come close to them, I know that. I've never seen such goats. When we had goats, were all over you. But as soon as you stepped to the field, they wanted to be near you. But these sheep, they want nothing to do with you. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna end this video here. I just thought I'd pop on real quick, show you those the sheep. We don't get to see the sheep that often, or at least y'all don't. I see them every day, but y'all don't see them too often. But anyway, this thing's got a heck of a radio in it, but if I turned it on you, it would, well, they tell me I had to redo the video, so I'm not going to. You just believe me when I tell you. And we already got 43.9 hours on this thing. When I hit 50, I'm going to do a review on it, do all the maintenance and everything, and do a review on it. So hopefully you look forward to seeing that. We got a few other videos, got some stuff in the other day that hopefully that everybody will enjoy watching. There should be 3 videos on one product or one company that sent us some stuff to review, and I'm hoping to get that out next week. Next weekend is a picnic we're going to go to, and look forward to seeing everybody that's there. And well, then we got another thing that we was watching the Morgan's Outdoors, and he's got a thing to wash his tractors and all that stuff with. It's supposed to make it easier, so I thought, well, we'll get us one of them too. So we'll find out how that works. But anyway, we'll introduce that surely next week. And I told Lisa her car was going to be the guinea pig. And she's like, well, I don't know about that. I spent all day though, Friday, almost all day. She went to Louisville and went. Luckily, a lady at Marshall's on Outer Loop in Louisville. Y'all shop at that store if you can, because well, she helped Lisa get that car started and stuff like that, and when she got her jumped and all that, I just took the Joseph needed me to take to jump his truck, or at least he thought he did, and I threw the jumper cables out of her car in the van because I knew she needed jumper cables running back and forth to Louisville just in case. And one thing led to another, and she sat there, and she went to her dad's. They did all the stuff they needed to do in stores, this, that, and the other. And well, she went to the stores for him, and he, stayed at home. But anyway, when she got all that stuff done, she went and decided to, as she was going over to Mom and Dad's, that she would stop at Michael's, and well, as she sat there, and when she went in there, got everything she wanted and all that, and well, probably not everything she wanted, but she got what she went in there for, because in that place there's a lot of stuff she probably wants. Anyway, the car would start. She called me, and I thought, well, I guess I'm gonna have to drive 80-some miles to do it, to give you a jump if you can. So she asked a girl, then she asked a guy, and I think the guy was scared of her, and he didn't want to. I don't know, whatever. But he did come back by and said he didn't have jumper cables in his car, and so I have to give him that. But that's because that manager lady come out, and she asked if they. Lisa went in and asked if anybody knew how to get the. Readjust here. Tired of holding that thing, and maybe if I can get it readjusted. Anyway, she asked if anybody knew how to get the car jumped or checked out, and the lady said she thought she had jumper cables in there, so she went out and gave her a jump. They tried to do it out in the front, didn't work so good. So what they do? They went to the back, and that girl knew where I told her, I said the battery's in the trunk, so she knew how to hook cables up and everything. She did a really good job. But one thing led to another. She got home. She came all the way home, and come to find out, somehow she usually has her lights on automatic, and they just come on and go off. Everybody knows how that works. Well, guess what? These had somehow turned on to the little yellow lights on the marker lights on the side, and I guess that's what run her battery down, because when she come home, those were on. I don't know, so I turned them off, made sure they were off, checked out the car. Everything seemed to be okay. I started it a couple times, worked out fine. Got up next morning, which was Friday morning, and I was supposed to go back to Louisville again, but one thing leads to another, that car won't start. So, take the car, and finally I fooled around with it long enough, messed with the cables and stuff. It had just enough juice to go, and it started. So I headed to Walmart. Walmart said the battery was pretty much dead. Come to find out, it was a Delco battery, a GM Delco battery, which means it was an original battery from when the car was made. Because it's a 2008 Chevy Cobalt. Well, we didn't buy it brand new. We bought it used, and evidently we've never had to put a battery in it before. All the time she started and stopped it, and everything else going to Walmart, and all the years we've owned it, because we've owned it since 2008. I think that's when we got it. But anyway, they are right there close to it. But we got that. We got the car and everything, and then we let's see. No, let's see. Yeah, the ice storm had already happened, and it totaled out her Cavalier. So we were in search of a yellow Cavalier when we found that yellow Cobalt, and she said she'd rather have it. So we bought it. So anyway, long story short, I went to Walmart and told them I needed a battery. They checked it out, said, yeah, you do need a battery. And waited for them to... Now, I ain't going to sit here and make a bad story on Walmart, because they ended up taking care of me pretty quick. but there was plenty of customers in front of me. So when I say they took care of me pretty quick, I was in line. They got all these people that were already there. It took a while to get done. I can't complain because, hey, they beat me there. So anyway, when it was my turn to get waited on, they took care of me real quick, and on out the door I went. And so she's got a 3-year warranty on this battery, and so hopefully we won't have no more problem with that. But guess what? The jumper cables are back in her car. Oh well. Anyway, that was my Friday. So I got home in time to got up, do all that stuff. I got home in time to do a little of the feeding, and well, that was about all I got done yesterday. And well, today didn't get out super early, but I got out enough time to take some fence down, do some grapple work up front. I got a bunch of stuff. Those there's a bunch of logs that were in the barn lot. Got rid of them, and then well, I got rid of the well, you saw what I did down there. So anyway, I'm going to cut this thing off before I bore y'all to death. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to call this a video, and hopefully you enjoy watching it. And well, we'll see you on the next video. Hopefully that'll be we'll have another one out sometime or another, and show you some actual work around here getting done, because we need to get a bunch of stuff done around here. So like I always said, may God bless your days the way He always blesses ours. And until next time, see ya.